I'll circle around. Meet you at the front. He doesn't leave the room! Kill the king!
Jason! Captain Idas! Protect the king! He's a black tongue, Jason. Stay here, Idas. Leave me. You men, go with the king.
You're not done here.
Black tongues rise again.
Jason. It's over.
Did I not do everything you asked of me? Why then? Here, of all places, on your sacred island, I do not accept it. If this is your will, I do not accept it.
Jason, your uncle was looking for you. He wanted to know when you planned to give last rites to Alcime.
If I send her spirit to the underworld, I'll never get her back.
Get her back? How?
I don't know how. I don't have the answers yet, but there must be a way.
I wish I had the answers to give you. But perhaps I know someone who could. Someone whose business is answers. The Oracle at Delphi.
Delphi?
If anyone would know, it would be her.
Yes, the Oracle. Master Argos finishes a great ship as we speak. It will serve.
Delphi is not easily found, it's said. Does he know the way?
I don't know, but I aim to find out. Come, we'll ask him ourselves.
Oh, remember, your uncle is ahead in the courtyard. He wanted to speak with you. I told him I'd let you know.
Lysander has a claim. How can you be so cold? It's terrible enough what happened. Hera forbid I speak cruelly of that beautiful girl. And yet, the facts are facts. You'd have King Lycomedes ask Jason for his battered back?
There you are, Jason. It's good to see you out of that mausoleum. It isn't healthy to linger over the dead, nephew. Iolcus needs its king. Captain Idas has finished his investigation. Petitions await, and we must set a date to give last rites to Alcime.
There will be no date for that.
What? Jason, I am your uncle, and I care for you. The will of the gods may be a mystery to us all, but to deny Alcime her last rites is unnatural.
Until I'm certain there's no way to bring her back, I will not do it.
Bring her back? Alcime is dead. You seek the impossible.
Our legends speak of heroes who have done wondrous things. Things that would have been deemed impossible until they were done. And of those deeds, the greatest were done for love. I'm going to Delphi, Uncle. I'll find my answers there.
This is the despair of grief. You're not thinking clearly. Alcime would not approve.
Elias, you've always given me good counsel, so I'll say this once and I'll say it plainly. My mind is set to this. Either lend your wisdom to help me, or stay out of my way.
I understand your ardor, Jason, but have you thought this through? Delphi is not found on any map. Find 100 charts, and each will point a different way.
I would trust Argos' charts above any other. Hercules and I will go ask him ourselves.
Very well. I know better than to argue with you when your mind is set. I will consult our records about the location of Delphi, in case Master Argos doesn't know the way.
Thank you, Uncle.
Delphi, I pray you find the answers you seek, nephew. I will go to the royal court and maintain some semblance of order there.
I think they were sending a message to all of Greece. We must prepare for war.
Ionian would not westward for conquest.
So I thought. until what happened here.
Ionia would not be so bold as to look westward for conquest.
So I thought.
Just a band of marauders. Ionian raiders trying to sack a small kingdom.
An odd coincidence they chose the wedding day to attack. And why?
Warden, sir. Forgive us. We were speaking of matters that do not concern us.
What happened here concerns us all. You need not apologize. When we have certain knowledge of what...
You are as kind.
That's not what
I've already sent word to have 2 prized bulls offered up to Zeus.
Just 2? My people sacrificed 3 fatted bulls, 6 heifers, and a black mule.
This is where I first met Alcime.
When you were children.
Yes. 10 years she lived here.
Alcime, come back! She is willful, Kingsfield.
Come, Hercules.
What a view! You can see for miles here.
devoted men, all of them.
My brother.
I think they were sending a message to all of Greece. We must prepare for war.
Ione would not be so bold as to look westward.
You'd have King Lycomedes ask Jason for his daughter back? No. If he did, Jason would have to consent. I
Poor
would blame him
Thano.
if he didn't.
This was his
He
job.
loved her so.
Ione
That would be a
not
reason
so
for
bold
war,
as to look
and
westward for conquest.
So I thought. Until what happened to you.
It's unheard of. Attacking Iolcus?
Those Ionians must be
It's unheard of. Attacking Iolcus?
Those Ionians must be mad to risk the wrath of Zeus.
They are barbarians who worship the old gods. They don't even acknowledge Zeus.
Like I said,
Coincidence they chose the wedding day to attack. And why kill the king's bride?
The gods must be propitiated. There's no doubt this is a sign of it.
Her charm was undeniable, her intellect reliable.
Jason! It's ill fortune to see me the night before our wedding.
It is ill fortune not to see you, any night or any day.
I'm told Argos' ship is almost ready for us. Where will we go first?
Alcime, I have sworn to watch over Iolcus.
I know, Warden. You have your duty. Fortunately, Iolcus is so perfect I could stay here forever. Now, King Jason, this humble princess of Mycenae is going to retire. And she does not expect to see you again until such time as you are ready to wed her.
Then I will see you tomorrow. It will be the best day of my life.
The best night, too, I hope.
Is something the matter, Jason?
No, it's nothing.
There was a princess born on Mycenae.
Hail, King Jason.
Captain Idas, how are you feeling?
Better, my king. My pride was injured more than anything. Was a time those Ionian dogs wouldn't have had a chance.
You fought bravely, my friend. The odds were great.
I've got 3 things for your attention, Jason. First, we have the results from our investigation of the attack. Second, I've just received a report of a disturbance in the village. And lastly, there's a private matter I would discuss with you.
What is this private matter, Idas? You know you may speak freely with me.
Yes, well, it's time for me to step down, Jason. I'm not the man I once was. This attack made me realize I've grown old. I can't ask men to fight for me when I can't fight for them.
More than any man in Iolcus, you've earned the right to choose when your time has come.
I've got 3 men in mind who could do the job. The sooner you make your choice, the sooner I can start training them to take my place.
Let's see the men who would attempt to replace you.
Lieutenants Ivarius, Myron, and Platon, step forward. These 3 are equal in rank and seniority. I believe all 3 could do the job.
I've made my decision.
Who will it be then?
Lieutenant Myron, I name you Captain of the Guard. Make the safety of our people your first priority. May you always be first in battle and last to stand in our defense.
Thank you. Under my watch, we'll be prepared for any threat.
All 3 of you. I am grateful the Guard has men of your quality. Dismissed.
I thank you, Jason. I'm sure my wife, Cipriana, will thank you too.
After a few months with you around all day, she may change her tune.
I'd like to go tell her the news.
Of course. Let's finish our business, then you can go to the village. Let's hear the investigation report.
I'm afraid it's both disturbing and disappointing.
Let's hear the disappointment first.
We still don't know why the assassin came. The Ionians, that's easy. They're mercenaries. They came for plunder. But why Alcime was targeted? What anyone could have hoped to gain from it? We've learned nothing.
And the disturbing part?
The assassin bore all the markings of a Black Tongue. His dress, his weapons, his tattoos, and of course, his marksmanship. Jason, I went to that balcony. There's not a bowman in Greece who could have made that shot.
Idas, what do you know of the Black Tongues?
Just the common rumors, really. They're a cult that worships the dark titaness Hecate. Like the Ionians, they place the old gods above.
Apparently not.
What is this report of trouble in the village?
Apparently, Zeno of Thessaloniki has arrived on Iolcus. His brother Menander fell during the attack.
Yes. I heard he was among the guests who were killed.
As you can imagine, Zeno is none too pleased. Thessaloniki has never been a friendly neighbor. Those cheese-eaters have been jealous of Zeus's favor for as long as anyone can remember.
I remember this Zeno. Loud, arrogant sort. Fancies himself a general.
Aye. Well, he's down in the village shouting at anyone who will listen, demanding compensation for his brother. He's got a couple of men with him, and the guard who made the report says there was a witch with him as well.
To be safe, let's keep the watch double, Titus.
As you say, Jason. Sir?
To be safe, let's keep the watch double, Titus.
As you say, Jason.
Your palace would be at home among the great houses of Athens or Mycenae.
Look who finally decides to grace us with his presence! King Jason himself! It only took you all day!
You lose your voice shouting like that, Zeno.
My righteous anger will not be silenced by the likes of you! Thessaloniki will be satisfied! The memory of my brother demands it!
I am sorry for Menander's loss. May he find his way to Elysium.
Not good! There must be compensation! Your lands here are rich. Your things are much... But you Yulkans wouldn't know about them.
Save your insults, Desk.
I will bring my brother's body. And then, each year on the end of... Never! This is what I demand in tribute to the memory of my murdered brother.
Is that all? Perhaps you'd like land as well. My palace there on the hill, would that suffice?
It probably wouldn't. You mock me? I should have expected no less from you. I am not here to negotiate. If you refuse my demand, then my men and I will take our own revenge.
You're worse than the Ionians who came here looking for plunder.
At least they didn't disguise their greed.
I will not stand for...
Name your terms.
My men and I, your guards will take no retro...
No, don't do it!
And your stake?
Boo!
No, should it? Take your brother home, Zeno.
I won't forget this, Jason.
Go, now, before I change my mind.
Be careful, King Jason. He had a witch with him earlier. She will still be around.
A witch?
You don't know that, Thaddeus.
You should have seen her. Markings all over her body. And she was asking.
More like demands, really. Did any of us see him? Where did he come from? She was very interested, all right.
Where is she now? Did you see her leave?
That we did. That Xenoman was yelling up a storm, and I saw her slink off.
It was real strange. Then, all of a sudden, she pricks up, and she was off like a bolt toward the Crypt of Kings.
I heard her say under her breath, "I've got you now," as she ran off. I swear on Olympus.
Thank you. I'll find her and see what she's up to.
I was raised in a village like this. A long time ago.
Live on your many Kabowie!
great Medea, how far the mighty have fallen. Your power has grown feeble.
Has it? Kayo bebenang mono tinari. Forgive me. I lost myself again.
Are you all right?
I am weak, but it will pass.
That Black Tongue called you Medea. I assume that's your name?
It is.
It's time for answers, Medea.
Then ask your questions, Jason.
Who was that man you killed?
His name was Siklos. Typical Black Tongue. Cruel, devious, and fanatical. When I heard of the attack here, I came as quickly as I could. Their assassins never work alone.
How would you know that?
You see the markings I still bear. Are they not answer enough? In another life, I was one of them. Until I realized the powers I gained came with a terrible price.
Your sorcery nearly killed all of us. Do you have no control over it?
There was a time no follower of Hecate could hope to match me. Now when I call upon the full might of my powers, it threatens to overwhelm me.
What do you plan to do now, Medea?
Continue my work. Hunt or be hunted. That's your fate if you leave the Black Tongues.
My wife's father thought he hunted them to extinction.
Lycomedes.
You know of him?
I know that a prophecy he was given is the reason the Black Tongues killed your wife.
A prophecy? What prophecy?
When your wife was born, King Lycomedes traveled to Delphi and spoke to the Oracle Pelagia. Whatever he was told, it got the Black Tongue's attention. Assassins were dispatched to both Mycenae and Delphi. Lycomedes thwarted the attempt on your wife, and the assassin Lysander failed to eliminate the Oracle Pelagia. It's said he fell in love with her, and together they fled, never to be seen again.
So that's why Lycomedes waged his war.
Yes. His name was cursed by every Black Tongue in Greece.
Medea, I seek to restore my wife. The Black Tongues are at the heart of what's happened here. Your knowledge of them would be helpful. And in return, I offer you allies in your fight.
If you try to bring her back, the Black Tongues will flock to you like moths to a flame. There'd be no need to chase after them.
Go to my ship. Tell Argos to give you a room.
Jason, are you sure about this?
Your friend is right, Jason. I am not safe to be around. I sometimes lose myself, as you have seen.
You underestimate me.
No, it is you who underestimate me. Believe me, today was a good day. You don't want to see my bad days. There would have to be precautions taken.
Then we'll take them.
Very well, King of Yolkis. I will hunt with you and lend what aid I can. I will prepare the wards to secure your ship.
Far too much sorcery being cast about for my liking. Why did you ask her along, Jason? How can you trust her?
There are forces at work we know little about. Prophecies, Lycomedes, the Black Tongues. Knowledge I can hold on to as an advantage. Besides, you saw what she did to that assassin. This is the war armor of the kings of Yolkis. Last worn by my father, Trion. I have never had occasion to don this armor. I'd hoped I never would. But Yolkis needs me now. Her queen needs me.
When the way ahead, Yolkis is... We step safely over every stone, and you will cross the mountain.
Now, to see about our ship and Delphi.
Now that is a boat.
Greetings, King Jason. I am the Dockmaster, Neston. May Athena's 5 virtues be with you always.
Good day, Nestus.
May Athena's 5 virtues be with you.
Row us out to the ship, Nestus.
Of course, sir.
Jason, how are you? My heart broke when I heard what happened. This ship was to be a wedding gift. Now it's something else, I suppose.
Perhaps it still will be, Argos. Is she ready to sail?
Aye, she's girded and fit for open water.
Good.
Delphi? What in Hades do you want to...
I have...
Part of me thinks it's just a myth.
There are tales of heroes who've been there.
Aye, and each claims it's in a different place. I'm sorry, Jason. I can't steer you there.
Elias said he would look into it. We should check back with him.
Now what about this Medea woman? She says you told her to come aboard. Nearly scared me half to death. She just walked up behind me in the deck house. No rowboat, no nothing.
It's all right. She'll be coming with us to Delphi.
It's your ship, but you need to see what she's done to her quarters below decks.
Very well, Argos. I will.
It's irregular.
This ship's a sight to see. Let's have the tour.
Certainly. We can start right here. Now, you've already seen her. She's awesome.
That boat will turn heads in every port from here to Athens.
That way is Mycenae. 3 weeks' voyage with the swift ship.
My father says you're to go home soon.
I miss Mycenae. But there's a part of me that doesn't want to leave.
Will you be back?
Someday.
Greetings.
Well met. Is this your home?
I am Nateng, father of Pathrus and Timaeus, 2 of your guards.
I know of Pathrus, a fine soldier.
Timaeus, my youngest, is newly joined. I trust they'll both do their duty by you. Next time you see them, tell them to keep doing me proud.
I will pass along your blessing.
thank you. They get out of line, you let me know.